Hi there, two news stories for you. Firstly, big claim by the Oromia regional government about the Oromo Liberation Army. Is Ola on the verge of a complete defeat? What did Oromia regional head of security say, which is being reported by several sources, news sources, other news outlets as well? Question is, what is on the ground situation? Secondly, was Mustafa Umar, Somali region's president, faced some tough questions at Jigjiga University in the Somali region. Are you Ethiopian? Aren't you Ethiopian? This is what he asked. And what did the students say? Interesting video of a clip for you, Mustafa addressed Jigjiga University students. By the way, if there is any armed escalation between Ethiopia and Somalia, will Mustafa be able to get support from his people, from the people of Somali region against Somalia? Let's start with yours. First story is about the Oromo Liberation Army. Ola has been fighting in the Oromia region for years, for decades rather. It was part of OLF. In 2018, OLF signed peace deal, turned into a political party led by Daud Ibsa, but Ola parted its ways, and Ola was born from OLF. Now, Ola is an armed group led by Komsa Dereba, Jilmaro, and OLF is a political party led by Daud Ibsa, but OLF is not allowed to carry out political activities. Its leaders remained in prison for years, and just a few weeks ago, the main leaders were released from prison. Ola has gone through several ups and downs. EPRDF tried to crush Ola. Then Ola formed an alliance with TPLF, if you remember, during 2 year long war. Ola has been trying to keep Fano away from it, from Oromia borders too. Now, big claim by the Oromia region head of security. The head of security of the Oromia region has been heard saying that Oromo Liberation Army, they call them Shane, that Shane is going to be completely eliminated in the next 2 to 3 months. He claimed that not a single major area is now under Ola control. Military has cleared all the areas in Oromia, especially in Valaga. Ola is on the verge of a complete defeat. Largely, this is what he said, almost quote unquote. So, what is on the ground situation? Well, I would say never trust the statements of Ethiopian government officials. For years, they have been making these claims. They claimed that Jilmaro had been killed several times in the past. They made such claims. But you saw that Komsa Dereba always emerged alive after the claim made by the government about his death. Ola is still a force to be reckoned with. According to information which I have received, Ola is not on the verge of a complete defeat. Yes, if the two parties reach some settlement, we could see military government take control of Valaga. OLF leaders have been released through a settlement. Obviously, they reached an understanding with the government. Maybe Ola is part of the plan. That could be one of the possibilities. Militarily, ENDF is not in a position to completely defeat the Oromo Liberation Army. I did not work a lot on Ola recently. I did not work a lot on OLF too. I have been busy with Fano, with the issues in Somalia, about Ethiopia. But I can safely tell you that it's not that Ethiopian military has inflicted decisive losses on Ola. No. What the head of security is saying, either he's just repeating what the government has been saying for years, or Ola, OLF are in some secret talks with the government and they could reach a settlement. Let's see. Second awards, Mustafa Umar, Prosperity Party leader, regional president in the Somali region of Ethiopia, faced some tough questions when he addressed Jigjiga University students in the Somali region. I did some videos recently. I told you that Mustafa government is asking Somali tribal elders, clan elders, to issue public statements, to deliver speeches, uh, to say that they are Ethiopians, their identity is Ethiopian, they're Ethiopians first, then Somalis. ONLF, if you remember, in a statement criticized former government for forcing tribal elders to say that they are Ethiopians, not Somalis. When Mustafa Omar addressed the students in Jigjiga, at Jigjiga University, he asked a question. He said, aren't you Ethiopian? The answer from the students was, no, we are Somali. I have a clip for you. You can listen to what they're saying. They said, no, we're Somalis. We're Somalis. And then he said that you're part of Ethiopia. Where you live, it's Ethiopia. And they said, we are from Ogaden. Our region is in occupation. It's under occupation of Ethiopia. Oh my God, that was humiliating for Mustafa Omar. So Somali nationalism is still there, dormant, not active. If any Ethiopia Somalia military escalation happens, could it give rise to Somali nationalism? Will Mustafa Omar be Somalis of Ethiopia, Somaliland, Kenya, Somalia? Could they just join hands under the banner of, behind the slogan of Somali nationalism? And if any uh, conflict, military conflict erupts between Ethiopia and Somalia, will Mustafa Umar be able to get support from his people in support of Ethiopia against Somalia? It's a very important question because it seems that youths, students are going to give a tough time to Mustafa Umar's government. And that is why this campaign has been launched by Mustafa Umar government. Elders have been launched to issue statements to tell the people that they are Ethiopian, not Somalis. Mustafa is being tested, by the way. Mustafa will be tested more if tensions further escalate between Ethiopia and Somalia. Watch the video from Jigjiga University. You can hear what Mustafa Omar is saying and what the students said in response. Thank you for watching. Somali, Somali.